Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to Cyber Safety Net Stay Safe Online, episode 134. GoDaddy got hacked. Why you need two-factor authentication. My name is Mark Anthony Germanos, and I will be the presenter today. I was highly interested when I learned about this happening back in December because I am a GoDaddy customer along with millions of other entities. I've been doing business with them for over 20 years. Today's presentation is sponsored by my fourth book, How Hacks Happen. In How Hacks Happen, there are two personas. There's me, Mark, the good guy, who wants to protect you. And there's Brad Cracker, the bad guy, who wants to rip you off. Brad Cracker says he's good at hacking, hacking is easy, and he likes the easy money. Back in episode 102, I introduced the CIA triad, or the confidentiality, integrity, availability triad. I'm going to share my screen here to get to that slide. Usually, I choose one domain from the CIA triad, but today, when I talk about this GoDaddy hack, I think all three domains are affected. Confidentiality, because passwords were stolen. Integrity, because we believe GoDaddy is a valid place where they have good security for hosting our websites and our domain name registrations. And availability, because one of the effects of the GoDaddy hack is that websites that were hosted at GoDaddy were redirected elsewhere. So all three, confidentiality, integrity, and availability, were impacted by this hack. GoDaddy was very, very open and honest when they disclosed this on their website. And I'm going to read some quotes from this page at the bottom. An unauthorized third party had gained access to servers in our cPanel shared hosting environment and installed malware, causing the intermittent redirection of customer websites. We have evidence, and law enforcement has confirmed that this incident was carried out by a sophisticated and organized group targeting hosting services like GoDaddy. And we shared this information in our 10K that was filed earlier today. A 10K is a form that documents risks that corporations file with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Boy, GoDaddy got hit hard, didn't they? At this point, some people are acting nervous because they do business with GoDaddy, just like I do. But I'm not really nervous. There are two reasons. One is I have two-factor authentication on my GoDaddy account, and two is I have password exclusivity. So with the two-factor authentication, when I log into GoDaddy with my username and password, I also need a 6-digit PIN, and I'm using a two-factor authentication app called Twilio Authy. And this generates a new PIN every 30 seconds. I have a PIN in the screen capture here on the right side, but I took that screen capture earlier today. If I were to log into GoDaddy now, I would need a different PIN, and that is 656680. And that PIN would be good for 30 seconds. If the hacker did not have my phone, he would not have a PIN. He would not be able to log in as me. I also have password exclusivity, which means I use only one password at one site, then at another site, another password. I do not recycle or reuse passwords, but I know a lot of people do. If you're someone who uses the same password over and over and over at different websites, you're asking for trouble. Because when somebody hacks one website, like GoDaddy, and captures your password, they can use that same password at other websites because it'll still work because you're reusing or recycling passwords. Do not do that. One password per site, make sure they're all different. And the last item on this bullet list, check your websites. I don't host my websites at GoDaddy. I just host the domain registrations. But if you use GoDaddy to host your websites, make sure they still work. because a lot of websites were redirected elsewhere. I know your time is valuable. I know there are other places you could have been, but you chose to be here. You chose to listen to me, Mark Anthony Germanos, tell you that you need password exclusivity and you need two-factor authentication, because you never know when one of your business partners, like GoDaddy, will get hacked. Thank you for your time.